Hi guys, it's Mo Revere from PG-2. So today I started to clean out my kitchen for Pesach. So here I have some flour. So I figured what better to do with the flour right before Pesach. I'm going to make some Play-Doh and I'm going to show you how to do it. First thing we do is we need 1 cup of flour. This is a Play-Doh recipe that Mommy has to help you with because we have to do it on the stove. So we pour in 1 cup of flour, and then I need another cup of salt. You can use table salt. You don't have to do a whole cup, even 3/4 of a cup is fine. A cup of salt, a cup of water, Oh, before you pour the water in, decide what color you want your Play-Doh to be. So I thought green would be a good color because we're talking about Pesach in school these days and we're learning about green frogs. So I didn't have green food coloring, so I decided that I'll try and mix 2 colors together to create the green. So I want everybody to keep your eye on the water. Here you see, right now it's clear. First I'm going to put in a little drop of yellow. I'm going to use this straw right here to mix it up. And look at that, my water is yellow. Now I'm going to take in and drop in a few drops of blue and mix it up. And look at that, guys. I have my green water. Blue and yellow miraculously change the water to green. So I'm going to take my green cup of water and I'm going to pour it into the pot. And then the last ingredient that we need is 1 tablespoon of cream of tartar. I hope you will have this in your house. I know it's not an ingredient that everybody stores, but I happen to have it. So 1 tablespoon of cream of tartar. That's a 1/2 tablespoon and that's a whole tablespoon. Okay, now for the fun part. We're going to go over to the stove. Mommy, this job is for you. Let me get a spoon. And we're going to start mixing on a low. We'll start it off high. We'll heat it up a little bit. Here it goes. And let's see what happens. The transformation. Look how liquidy it is right now. We're going to keep stirring it, blend in all the flour, try and get out all the bumps. It turns into a pretty color green once I mix it with the flour and the... Okay. I'm going to mix it up and mix it and mix it and mix it. See what happens. It's already starting to get a little bit thicker. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's not as liquidy. Here it comes up. I gotta start scraping out of the corners. It's starting to get thicker. Look, you can already start to see the clumps forming. That's from the cream of tartar. We have to keep on mixing. The key to this is to keep mixing the whole time. Look, here comes the Play-Doh. It's starting to happen. Keep on mixing. It's getting thicker and thicker. Let me get a glove. Okay, look at this, guys. Look what's happening to the flour mixture. It's hardening, it's forming, it's into Play-Doh. Keep mixing it. Another minute or 2. Look. Keep an eye on it. We don't want to overcook it, because then it'll get too dry. I think we'll count to 10 and then we're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, look at that, guys. Could you believe that that bowl of water turned into this? That soupy mixture with the water, flour, and salt turned into this. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so now let's think of some fun things that we can do with this Play-Doh that we made. Now, I'm not in school. In school, I usually have all my Play-Doh toys ready to go. But here at home, I tried to think of a few different things that I might actually have in my house that would be fun to play with the Play-Doh. So it's a little hot. I'm just going to let it cool for a second. Form some separate bowls to let the hot air out. And I'll show you some of the things that I picked out of my closet. While the Play-Doh is cooling off, I'll show you some of the things that I picked out of my closet from my house that I thought would be fun to use with the Play-Doh. So first of all, some straws. I thought that I could cut with a scissor, which is a great activity, just cutting already is an activity. And you can kind of do all different shapes and sizes. You can leave some big, you can cut some very small. I have a clear straw. So let's see, let's get started. I'm going to move these pieces over here. I actually have, do I have a roller? Let's see if I have a roller. Yep. If anybody has a rolling pin, that's a great tool for just rolling out the Play-Doh. I'm going to roll out my Play-Doh like that. Turn it. And I have these bendy straws. So you can take your straws, you can set them up like that. I have these little sticks that I thought would be fun. Little sticks. And then, I'm usually not an advocate for using food for play, but since Pesach was coming, I thought maybe I would get rid of some of the chametz pasta. And let's see if it will fit onto the stick. Oh, look at that, guys. If you have bigger pasta with bigger holes, these don't fit onto the straws, but you could probably, if you have like a ziti noodle, it would probably fit right onto the straw, but they do fit onto my sticks. And if you have anything else, that might work. I have these, I had some extra caps from markers. You can also do that. We can also make, I'm going to make a little smiley face. Right there, you can use the little cap to make circles or different shapes. Let's see what else I have here. Let me move this over. These are some examples of some of the fun things that you can do with household things in Play-Doh. I also have these spaghettis, which also you could fill it up, and you can use all different, let's see if I can get it on there, all different sizes. Oops, it's falling over. I think that was a little too heavy. Let's take one off. There we go. Okay, what else do we have here? Oh, fun. Let's roll out another piece of Play-Doh. Make a big circle here. And look what I found. This is an apple slicer. Let's see what happens if I press down this apple slicer into this Play-Doh that I rolled out. Whoa. Check it out, guys. Instant pizza pie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 slices of pizza. Who wants some pizza? Look at that. And then I could use the little straws to make little circles on the pizza. That will be my cheese, my grated cheese on each one. And let's see what else I have here. I also have, I'll move these triangles over, just some different ideas that we can use if we don't have Play-Doh toys. You'd be amazed that all the things we have in our house can turn into play somehow or another. Let's roll it out. And I actually have a real pizza cutter. Here I go, guys. Who wants an extra large slice? An extra large slice. Now, cut out a triangle. Cut out all different kinds of shapes. And just have fun with that. And then, of course, cookie cutters is always a staple, always fun to do. So the last thing I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna leave you to search around and find different things that you can do with Play-Doh. I'm gonna leave you with a big, warm heart. I miss you, everybody. Have a great day.